Welcome to the Spiggity Show, regular edition.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the cold tag.
the cold tag. Yeah, the OG.
Yeah.
The in the lounge again here. We had to delay it by a day because the power was
outage.
out
Yeah.
for a month here.
Felt like it.
Uh,
Getting back home and it was on, it was a weird experience for me. Even though it was only 2 days walking around in the dark. Lights, it makes it a whole world of difference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I didn't have that problem, and
Yeah.
I only live half a block from you.
That's what it is. There's a tree on the pole at the end of the road.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's funny because I think the rest of Mingo was out of power too.
A bunch? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not where we live, other than you.
Montgomery Lane and Benmore, huh?
Yeah, just you. Yet your street had to ruin it for this.
Yeah.
West end of Mingo, I guess we would be called, huh?
I didn't ruin anything for you.
No, but
Ruined all the food in my fridge.
Yeah, that's true. Could have took it all over to.
That was a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. Luckily, it could have been more because I had a pickup order and to pick up that day at 6 o'clock. I had to cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Living like the Amish for 2 days.
Yeah.
With beer, though.
With beer.
Yeah.
On ice.
Duh.
Yeah. Yeah, most people went and bought ice to put in their freezers.
Not me.
Yeah.
Nope. Keep the beer cold.
We could have put the beer in the freezer on top of the ice.
Yeah. Well, that was just the last night. Well, I didn't know it was going to be the last night, but the last night. I built a charcoal grill so I could cook. Less than an hour I built it.
Well, instructions said 10 minutes to build.
Probably. I was battling June bugs. They were dive bombing me.
Oh.
I think I killed 90% of the population in Mingo that night.
I doubt it.
Felt like it. I killed like 12. I really did.
The Junebug man's going to come and get you now.
Yeah, probably. That would be terrifying because those things, even though they're harmless, quite scary.
Yeah. Well, we never know. There could be a Junebug man out there. The government does weird things.
They do.
Speaking of government projects,
you think people miss the Catfish Man?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. We took a week off. Just
there was a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, a lot of wrestling to talk, and it just needing a break from Catfish Man in general.
Yeah.
It's a lot of research to find a lot of this stuff.
Right.
And we both work full-time jobs.
I mean, I go there. I don't know if I work.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I work a full-time job.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's how that works, you know.
Yeah.
But no, we're back with some Catfish Man stuff this week from the 1980s.
That's a good decade.
Yeah.
I was born in that decade.
Yeah.
Actually, my birthday's coming up.
Yes, it is. So
Sunday.
happy birthday.
Thanks.
Welcome to your birthday party.
Sweet.
I invited Paul Skeens. He's right behind that wall.
I'm glad I wore his jersey today.
Yeah, he'll be here coming and joining us in the second half of the podcast.
Sweet. Is Livy here?
Yeah, she's upstairs with your wife.
That's not good. Oh, no. They're going to talk about me. He's so dreamy. I know.
Yeah, I wish Paul Skeens was behind that door.
Yeah.
He's sitting where the studio audience was a few weeks ago by himself.
Well, they have not joined us in a while because they're terrified.
Yes, they were. One person in our studio audience fell 21 feet off the bleachers. He jumped in joy.
Yeah.
When we were.
So we had to shut it down.
We had to shut that down.
Yeah, we had to shut it right down.
Yeah. How's that for a segue?
Oh, man. Prayers to that kid.
Yeah. Yeah, prayers to that kid. Shame that he doesn't have any immediate family.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah, he lost both his parents.
Yeah. I don't know if he has any siblings, maybe.
Only 20.
Yeah, 20-year-old man, if you didn't know, fell off the top of the Clementi Wall in Pittsburgh.
21 feet.
21 feet to the ground.
Yeah. Fractured his skull.
Yeah. When his buddy ran down to center field and hopped down there. And thankfully, the groundskeeper grabbed him.
Yeah.
From going over and touching his buddy.
Right. You don't know.
You don't have his severe neck injury,
right?
Or whatever.
Which it looked like he should have.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously, he has a fractured skull.
Yeah,
he's in critical condition, but I'm surprised.
Yeah, and well, they probably have to put a hole in his skull to release pressure.
Yeah.
So hopefully he pulls through.
Yeah.
It was a tragic thing. Hopefully they don't make no radical changes to right field because of this. It's just he had too much to drink and got a little too excited over a base hit.
A big base hit, though.
I know, but still,
yeah.
That was that reaction was a little too much.
I mean,
for that.
Yeah,
that game in April.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Against the Cubs.
The Cubbies.
Yeah, so
Pirates were victorious in that game.
Yeah, the only game they won in the series. So maybe more people need to jump off the Clemente wall. No. Bob Nutting said he was devastated.
Did he?
Yes, he put out a statement that we are devastated by this tragic event and all that. And the fans said they were devastated. He was still the owner.
Yeah.
So
I had a couple jokes, but they're not good, so I'm just going to keep them inside.
Yeah. Yeah. Prayers to that kid. Hope he pulls through so he can go back to Pirate games and not sit right on the railing in the outfield again.
Yeah.
Sit a little higher up. So if he falls, he just falls on people in front of him.
Yeah.
Not to his untimely death.
Possibly.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably going to have a steel plate in his head, huh?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think he was knocked unconscious when he went over the railing and hit his head on the wall.
Maybe.
Because he just fell like a crash test dummy.
Yeah, he was like a rag doll.
Yeah. And, at first I thought he did it on purpose. Like, it would look like
it did look like he jumped.
Yeah, like a jumper.
Yeah. I mean, obviously he did jump, but
yeah. Like
it looked purpose.
It looked like it was purposely done. Like he just couldn't take
on purpose
anymore and threw himself off, hoping to die.
Right,
like a suicide attempt. I'm like, man, it ain't that bad. You know?
Oh, it's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
You don't commit suicide when they take the lead on a hit, though. You know?
Yeah, and he's only 20, so you wouldn't think he'd be this.
No, I mean he's really
distraught.
He only has. You think maybe we'll say 12 years of knowing how bad the Pirates are,
right?
And
he got a good chunk there.
Yeah.
In that 12 years.
Yeah.
Was good.
Yeah. In the beginning of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
When he probably became a Pirate fan, they were good.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, same for us. I mean, when the Pirates were good in the early 90s, that's really when I became a fan.
That's a good point.
Yeah. But I didn't want to throw myself off the outfield wall in Three Rivers Stadium.
Yeah.
There in 98 when they stunk, you know?
Yeah. What year was the freak show?
97 was a freak show.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they still weren't 500.
Yeah.
They were like 4 games under, but
right.
second in the division.
Yeah.
Because the Cardinals stunk too. Yeah. Yeah. Sad for that kid.
Yeah.
Hope he pulls through.
Yeah.
Maybe the Pirates can use it to motivate themselves to win. You know, stuff like that.
Maybe
around.
Maybe
a little bit. Maybe I don't know. Didn't work the next day because they got pounded when Paul Skeens was on the mound.
Yeah, surprisingly.
But, yeah, no, it's not really surprising this year. I mean,
no.
I thought he turned it around there with the Dodger game, but then he went right back to being.
He's he's having control issues. That I've seen. When
I think they've messed with his delivery.
Maybe
if you could probably put him up last year and this year, I would not be surprised if that bonehead pitching coach we have has messed with his delivery.
I don't know. And
then again, I can see Paul Skeens saying, "Go F yourself."
Yeah,
I'm not changing.
I'm Paul Skeens.
Yeah. So it might be Paul Skeens tinkering too much.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, he did add 2 pitches.
Yeah.
Maybe that screwed him up.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not a professional.
Me neither.
I never pitched. So I don't know. But hopefully Skeens can figure it out and get back to his rookie year form.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's just going to drive the price down for the Pirates to sign him.
Yeah, no.
Maybe. You never know. We can keep the hopes up on that.
Yeah.
Then Mike Sullivan decided to throw himself off a wall and split from the Penguins.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings about it. I felt it was time to move on.
Sure.
The Penguins needed a new voice in the locker room.
Yep.
But at the same time, man, you're not going to replace that guy.
Nope.
That's a great coach,
Yep.
and I don't know how we're going to replace that at all.
Rick Tocchet.
Maybe. I got some names written down that are front runners.
Still hasn't re-signed with Vancouver.
Well, no, he's cut ties with Vancouver.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
That's news to me.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, so
interesting.
Rick Tocchet is the first one on the list I have. He has strong ties to the Penguins organization, having won Stanley Cup there as a player in 91-92 season.
Yeah.
He was only one of those. Served an assistant coach during the back-to-back cups in 16 and 17. Recently parted ways with Vancouver Canucks, where he won Jack Adams Award as Coach of the Year last year.
Yeah.
This could really be the guy, I think.
Yeah.
If
that's what I want.
And then Dave Carl, I'm guessing how you pronounce the last name. It has an E at the end, so it might not be Carl.
Carlisle?
It might be Carlisle. I don't know. David Carl. Lau? Let's say Carlisle.
I don't know.
We'll say Carl. He's currently the head coach of the University of Denver Pioneers. He has achieved considerable success at the college level, leading his team to back-to-back NCAA titles in 23 and 24. He lacks NHL head coaching experience, has a strong reputation as a teacher, and the success with young players could be appealing to the Penguins as they navigate a transitional period.
I would say that's the one thing Tocchet doesn't have going for him.
Yeah.
He isn't known to be a developmental guy.
No.
For young guys.
No, but you can get a guy like that on your staff.
Yeah.
One of the assistants.
Yeah. We have Quinn.
Yes.
Dan Quinn, right?
And I wouldn't be surprised if the Penguins
made him the interim.
No.
Or just made him the coach.
No, he's not even a front runner.
I'm going to shut up.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if whatever the Penguins do, if Derek Army isn't moved up somewhere as an assistant.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel they want to lose him. And I think if they keep it in ECHL, they might lose him.
Right.
Because Mike Sullivan was also high on him.
He was.
So wherever Sullivan lands, he might be trying to poach Derek Army. I don't want that to happen. I would like Derek Army to stay in Wheeling.
Yeah.
Well, at least for another year. He's only 34.
Right.
I mean, he still should be technically playing,
Mm-hmm.
But Derek Army is definitely one of those young up-and-coming coaches in hockey. And we're blessed to have him in the organization.
We are.
So it'd be nice to have him move up. Maybe if Tocchet got the job, he'd move up, be an assistant to help with the developing younger players at that level.
Yeah.
I could see that. And then Peter Laviolette is also a front runner.
Oh.
He also kind of has ties to the Penguins. I don't think the Penguins Nailers were part of the Penguins organization at the time.
Right.
When he was there.
Yeah.
But he was the former coach of the Wheeling Nailers.
Does his son still play?
Yes. Peter Laviolette III still plays for the Wheeling Nailers. He was born in Wheeling.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yep. So that would be a strong candidate. Jay Pandolfo played defense in the NHL. He's currently at Boston University. He's gone to 3 straight Frozen Fours. So that's another coach that would be a strong candidate. And then some other names you see are DJ Smith. Don't know him. Drew Bannister. Don't know him. Jay Woodcroft. Mitch Love.
Torts isn't on this list, right?
No.
Oh, thank God.
No, I don't think Sidney Crosby would go for that. And then Chris Lazari, I would say with Mitch Love, though, wasn't that the main character in Old School?
Maybe.
Mitch. I knew it was Mitch.
Yeah.
Mitchapalooza.
Yeah. Dude Love?
Ooh,
baby.
Ow, wow, mercy. Yeah, I'm even wearing a tie-dye today.
Oh, there we go.
Hogan's Beach Shop.
Brother dude.
Yeah. Well, here's another transition for you.
Oh, yeah.
Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff. Did you see that little promo they put out?
There's going to be a third guy, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's a promoter, dude.
It's like the NWO, brother.
Ooh.
But no, it's not. It's a freestyle wrestling promotion.
Which was my guess.
Yeah. Real American wrestling.
Well, my guess was a wrestling promotion.
Yeah. It's a real wrestling.
Yeah. People can get bruises and cuts and things.
No. It's like high school, like freestyle wrestling.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes.
what do they call it? Gecko Roman?
Gecko Roman is one style, and then freestyle is another.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 different types.
Okay, so it's going to be like 8 Mile with Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, freestyle. Like,
yeah.
Rap battles.
Yeah. It's going to be like Olympic wrestling.
Oh. I don't know if I'll watch that.
No, I probably won't.
Yeah.
No, but it's cool. They're going to try to start something like that because really,
real American, right?
Real American wrestling.
Real American, dude.
It's kind of cool because amateur wrestlers don't go pro.
Right.
They either go to like UFC or go into pro wrestling.
Right.
But what if they wanted to keep wrestling?
Well, I guess now they have the ability.
Now they'll have the ability to keep wrestling. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure people that like that type of wrestling are going to be very happy.
Right.
In that niche audience, which is probably smaller than the pro wrestling niche audience.
I would think.
They'll have something to watch now.
I think I don't like to watch it because I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I went a couple times in high school and watched.
Yeah.
You know, because knew some people that were wrestling. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't understand the scoring.
They wear those muffs on their ears.
Well, so they don't get cauliflower. Yeah. But that was that. You know. That was weird stuff.
Yeah.
There, I thought that was gonna be something like major.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess it is.
I meant in pro wrestling.
Oh yeah,
so,
I thought it was going to be another pro. I just got stuck.
Maybe it's the reset button.
Yeah, pro wrestling. And then I thought the third guy was going to be Vince.
Yeah, that was a rumor.
I did.
That would have been crazy. Vince was starting another promotion, and Hogan and Bischoff was with him. But Hogan and Bischoff were both signed to legend deals with WWE, so I kind of knew it wasn't going to be a pro wrestling organization because they weren't going to compete with the companies paying them.
You're so smart.
Yeah. Although Bischoff claims he isn't on a Legends deal, which
I call bull.
Yeah, I'd say he is. And then the NFL draft came on right after we recorded last week.
Did it?
Yeah.
Was that only last week?
Yes, that was last week.
God, that feels forever ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2 days with no lights.
Yeah. And I like the Bengals draft. Shamar Stewart, the edge rusher from Texas A&M. They were not high. He didn't have a lot of sacks in college. But
is that the dude that the video
the green
sent
suit?
Me? Well, yeah, the green suit dude. But is he the one that Joe was like, "Oh yeah, I'm Joe, by the way."
Oh yeah, okay. yeah. But he had the green suit on. He was hugging everybody on the last person to hug everybody on their way out to the stage. Yeah. Which they made a bigger dude about the dude
in the other suit.
In the other suit, the Bills signed or drafted. I'm thinking, well, the green suit guy was the last guy they were all hugging.
And he was in green.
Yeah, he stuck out so much.
Right. The other guy was like in a gray suit.
Yeah, and this dude is like a specimen for sure. He's Myles Garrett. Like size, his reach, everything. His Myles is 40
not
time.
Age.
Not age, though. And he didn't have a lot of sacks, but according to Mike McCarthy,
not
they can
$40 million a year either.
yeah, and according to Mike McCarthy, you can teach a guy to close, and that's really what needs to happen with him. He needs to learn how to finish the play. He's getting the pressures, and that's what the NFL teams look at, not the stats.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then this kid in the second round out of South Carolina, the Gamecocks. Demetrius Knight Jr. He's a linebacker. He's 25 years old. He's a little on the old side for a second round pick.
How old?
25.
Oh, yeah.
But he's probably going to replace Jermaine Pratt, who they asked to be traded. So they'll probably trade him now. And this kid will start next to Logan Wilson. When he's at the University of Charlotte before he transferred to South Carolina.
Gamecocks.
Yeah. He had to, him and his wife had a baby, and they were living in this apartment, and he had to DoorDash to make money for him because it was before NIL.
Oh.
So he was DoorDashing and grinding and after practice to feed his family. So
he's got drive.
Yeah. So and Gibby, who goes to South Carolina games because he lives close, he said, "I'm going to love this guy." So
okay.
I'm pretty happy with that pick. And then they got a guard, Dylan Fairchild out of Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah. So he's a solid player.
Yeah.
Georgia.
He got a dog in him.
Yeah. And then got another linebacker from Clemson, Barrett Carter. So I'm, Clemson. There's no bad players there.
Yeah.
And then they got Jalen Rivers from the U.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's an offensive tackle. It's
hopefully a piece of garbage.
From what I gathered, he is a tackle guard, so he's one of them utility players. So he'll. And then they got Taj Brooks, running back from Texas Tech, which I didn't really understand picking a running back.
Yeah,
I mean, he might be a special team player. That might be more what it's about. I don't question picks. I'm not a scout.
Yeah,
I don't really.
They should know better than.
Yeah, they would know better than me.
Right.
And I trust the process.
That's what you got to do
as a fan.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm happy with their draft. Were you happy with the Steelers draft?
Yeah, I gave it a B overall.
Yeah, I give the Bengals like a B plus.
Yeah. I'm excited for Will Howard.
Yeah. Well, Howard, Gruden said he was the best quarterback in the draft.
Yeah.
You watched any of them Gruden little short videos with him opening up stuff that people are sending him?
No.
Oh yeah, he's got videos of him unboxing stuff that colleges send him like gear.
Okay.
Or NFL teams, or the Greenville Swamp Rats sent him a puck and a jersey and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. And then this autograph company sent him like a box to unbox some autograph stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know. Gruden's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So
what, he emailed stuff out about banging some chick or whatever it was.
Whatever it was. I don't remember.
Maybe it was racist.
Yeah,
I don't
it was
remember.
something the Redskins released that they shouldn't have released.
Yeah.
Because he had nothing to do with the Redskins anyway.
Right.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool to see that person. He's got way more personality than he did on ESPN now that he's with Barstool. Like it's almost like he's more himself.
Well, they probably told him he can do that.
Yeah, well,
the only person in ESPN can do it is Pat McAfee.
Yeah, and Stephen A.
Oh yeah, Stephen A. That piece of trash.
Yeah. Yeah, but Gruden stuff was pretty good though. To watch those videos.
Yeah, I've seen the clips of him talking to quarterbacks.
And stuff. Yeah,
I've seen Will Howard stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's, like I said, in his office, he'll come in, he's open up boxes with like his keys and then like box knives, and he doesn't know how to use them right. It's pretty funny. I think he does it on purpose because people, he always said something about opening stuff. But yeah, pretty good stuff there from him. So what do you want to get into now?
I don't know. I just yawned.
Yeah. Do you want to talk wrestling, or do you want to talk the cat of fish?
The cat of fish.
Man. Yeah. Catfish Man.
Gamecocks.
Gamecock Man.
Oh, that'd be
what
scary.
is a gamecock anyway?
It's like a rooster.
Oh, why wouldn't it just call it a rooster?
That's not as fun.
I guess not. I mean,
when you play badminton, it's a shuttlecock.
Yeah.
What do you call it? A birdie?
No, it's a shuttlecock.
Right.
A birdie is something you get in golf.
So it's a gamecock.
Who calls it a birdie?
Not a birdie.
Who calls it a birdie?
I've heard it called a birdie before.
Oh, I don't call it a birdie.
Yeah. Have I? Pretty sure.
I don't know. It might depend on who you're playing with.
Is it bat or badminton?
Badminton.
Is it still a Olympic sport?
I believe so. Forrest Gump played ping pong in the Olympics.
Yeah.
He won for the U.S. He got gold. And is that when he told JFK he really had to pee?
I gotta pay.
I really gotta pay. And then he told, who'd he tell? Lyndon Johnson that he get shot in the buttocks.
Yeah. Yeah, see? A shuttlecock, also called a birdie or shuttle or ball.
Oh, a ball.
Yeah, I've heard it called a birdie.
Oh.
In fact, I never knew it was called a shuttlecock until years and years and years later. Well, from playing bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always called it a birdie.
Strange.
Yeah.
All right.
It's probably English.
Yeah, I have a story about the Catfish Man from the summer of 1983.
Nice.
And then I got an incident report from 1983 in December.
That was 2.
Yep. September of 93. 83. I'm sorry.
2.
I was 6.
God, you're old.
Yeah.
Almost 50.
Yeah. No, I'm not almost 50. It's still a few years away. Almost 50. I mean, I'm turning 50 this year.
I don't know.
The summer of 83 clung to Mingo Junction like the human river fog that crept up from the Ohio each night. The unusual sounds, the distant rumble of the steel mill, though quieter these days, the drone of cicadas. I knew the word.
Locusts.
No, they're not really locusts.
2 different things.
Yeah, I don't know why people around here call them locusts.
I don't know. Shuttlecocks.
The distant rumbling, Johnny's shuttlecock.
What? Oh, Jesus. That's a big shuttlecock.
That shadow. Yeah. Shuttlecock.
He was just playing badminton.
Yeah. The distant rumble from the steel mill. Oh, I read that. The splash of kids jumping off the low docks were starting to drown out by something else. Whispers. Fearful whispers about the Catfish Man. The teenagers, fueled by summer boredom and cheap beer.
Nice.
Yeah. We're both terrified and
Schlitz.
Morbidly fascinated. A group dared Ricky Donahoe to
Donahue?
Donahue. Same thing.
Potato.
Yeah.
Potato.
It depends on who you talk to.
Hainsey.
Yeah. They dared him to walk across the B&O trestle alone after midnight. He came back white-faced, trembling, swearing he heard something gurgling below, something heavy dragging itself through the reeds. He claimed he saw a silhouette rise halfway from the water.
You nailed that word.
Yeah. Broad shoulders, a wide, flat head.
Johnny's shadow.
Johnny's shadow of his shuttlecock. And the long, trailing whiskers. Glinting? Wetly. Yeah, wetly.
Wetly's a word?
Yeah, it must be.
Wetly. The hell does wetly mean?
It means they look wet.
I never once go, hey, it rained. That grass is real wetly now.
Yeah. Looks a little wetly out there.
I'm using that every day now for the rest of my life.
They called it the Mingo Mudcat. That's the first time I heard that one.
Means in a way that involves water or another liquid.
Mingo Mudcat. That's
Mingo Mudcat.
First we've heard of this.
Wasn't Bobby Boucher's college team the Mudcats?
Yes.
Yes.
The Toledo Mud Hens.
Mud Hens? What the hell's that?
I think it's a female catfish, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Mingo Mudcat.
Yeah, the Mingo Mudcat. That's a pretty good name.
Why didn't that stick?
I don't know. It says right here the name stuck.
It does say that.
Yeah. Maybe certain people call it that. And this is the first time we've heard it.
We've talked a lot about the 50s and the 70s.
Yeah. This is the first time we've done the 80s.
There was the 2000s we had.
Yeah, but this is first 80s.
Yeah.
So maybe in the 80s they were calling it Mingo Mudcat.
I mean, it was more radical dude back then, you know?
Mingo Mudcat, man, that's a good name there.
Mingo Mudcat.
Yeah, I think John Gruden would like that name.
Yeah.
The Mingo Mudcat.
Man, that's great.
Yeah. A piece of instant chilling folklore. The peak of the terror came during an annual fish fry down by the VFW
he
Post.
Was probably pissed.
Oh, yeah. Fish fry. Hell yeah, he was. The river access. The air was thick with the smell of frying fish and stale beer.
Not cheap beer, just stale.
Yeah, stale beer. Where was I? As dusk settled, young Timmy Carmichael wandered too close to the water's edge, chasing a firefly.
That's a lightning bug.
That's a lightning bug. They got the misword there. They called them fireflies there in the 80s.
It's a lightning bug.
Lightning bugs, what we call them here.
Yeah.
His mother screamed when she saw it. A figure waist deep in the river, slime-covered skin, pulled
Tot.
That sounds like a Pittsburgh.
Tater. Tot.
And go down there and get them tats.
Yeah. Tots down
there. Over the thick limbs, its wide whiskers, fringed mouth opening, slightly as it reached a webbed hand towards the boy.
Don't you touch it, boy.
Don't touch that boy.
Don't you touch him.
You got them tights down there.
Jesus Christ, look at that mudcat.
Yeah, the mudcat down there. Several men rushed forward, shouting, flashlights cutting through the twilight.
Not the shitty vampire movie.
No, he wasn't glittery or glowing. The creature hissed, a low guttural sound. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't know what a
Man,
guttural.
that's what you've rolled with.
Yeah. I'm going to go down there and do that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nope.
That vibrated in their chest before sinking back beneath the surface without a ripple.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow, he's like a ninja.
Yeah. Leaving only widening rings of dark water and the lingering stench of mud and decay. Wow.
Yeah.
Timmy was unharmed.
And that was just fish fry.
Yeah. Yeah. Timmy was unharmed, snatched back just in time, but Mingo Junction wasn't the same. After that night, fewer people fished alone. Kids were forbidden from playing near the banks. Doors were locked earlier in the Ohio River. Once the lifeblood of the town now felt like a dark, watchful presence. The sightings eventually tapered off as the summer bled into autumn. Maybe the Catfish Man moved on. Maybe it retreated deeper.
Or the Mingo Mudcat.
Yeah, the Mingo Mudcat. Retreated deeper into the river's hidden channels. But even years later, on foggy nights in Mingo Junction, folks would swear they could sometimes hear the strange
Yeah.
from the water. And they'd hurry inside, reminded of the summer the river itself seemed to spawn a nightmare. Yeah, boy. The Mingo Mudcat.
Mudcat.
Maybe they call it something else down there in Wheeling.
Wheeling. Oh, that's so long.
Yeah, we'll just kind of skim through this. There's a couple different incidents in this police report. Sheriff Brody's back.
Sheriff Brody.
Which I don't know who Sheriff Brody is because he wasn't the sheriff here in 1983. Maybe the first name's Sheriff. Maybe his first name's Sheriff R. Brody.
Maybe.
Sheriff is his name. Officer Sheriff Brady.
Sharif.
Brody. Sharif, yeah. Type of incidents. A report of unexplained phenomena, public nuisance, multiple incidents.
This is from September?
Yeah, this Mingo Junction Police, you know what? Mingo Junction Police Department right there. So his first name is Sharif. Sharif. Broday. It's French.
Oui. Gamecocks.
There's an animal complaint and missing property, a dog.
Oh, man.
Another dog went down to the Mingo Mudcat.
Wait. A dog's not missing property. That's part of your family.
Yeah.
That's rude.
It is rude.
Although Murray, he's property.
Yeah. Possible attempted unlawful restraint, endangerment of a juvenile.
Oh.
Trespassing.
You got handsy.
Yeah. Trespassing implied.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dates of incidents, June 1st through August 31st. So this summer of 83 was high activity for the Catfish Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must have been spawning season.
Yeah. Various locations along the Ohio River waterfront within Mingo Junction limits, including near Cross Creek, Confluence, the B&O Railroad Trestle, the VFW Post, River Access Area. I don't even know where that's at.
Catfish generally spawn in late spring, early summer.
Oh.
When the water temperature reaches 70s.
There you go. His mating season.
Yeah.
He wanted to mate with Timmy Carmichael. The complainant, a Mr. Hemlock. He's male, white, approximately 60s to 70s. He reported damage on his property. Patsy Cline.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think that's crazy.
Wow. How about that?
Yeah, and she age unknown, white female, missing animal, property, witness tracks. So she's seen tracks of the Catfish Man on her property.
Oh, man.
And then Ricky Donahue, or Donahoe, whatever you want to call him.
Potato.
Yeah. Male, white, approximately 16 to 18. He witnessed a sighting there.
That was the story.
Yeah, it was the story there.
Through it.
And then it doesn't, the Carmichael.
Yeah.
It doesn't, first name unknown of his mom there. White female, 30s. Witnessed sighting attempted contact, mother of potential victim. Multiple unnamed witnesses, male white, female white, various ages at VFW fish fry event. Victim, Timmy Carmichael, male white, approximately 5 to 7. He was the victim there. And then I don't like that stuff. It's just the stuff about what he looked like.
He looks like.
Yeah. Nothing new with that. We all know that, what he looks like from other police reports. And I'll tell you what, Sheriff Brode, he does a nice report.
He does. They're long. And I don't crumble them up and throw them.
No.
Nope.
No, not at all.
Nope.
More on what he looked like. Strong odor. That's more that we never heard of an odor before.
Spawning season.
Yeah. Described as mud, decay, river bottom, reported during VFW incident.
And you know what they say? River bottom girls make the world go round.
Associated with gurgling and low guttural hissing sound. Okay, so now it's a guttural hiss.
Oh, man.
What's the hiss?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
I can't make that one.
Hopefully we never really know.
Let's see what else it says. Hemlock reported fishing trot lines near Cross Creek being damaged, emptied in a manner inconsistent with known wildlife over several occasions. Patsy Klein reported her beagle dog, Buster, missing from her property near the riverbank. Search by owner revealed large, unusual tracks in the mud near the water's edge, described as non-canine, non-human, possibly webbed. Direct sightings. We already talked about those.
Yep.
So we're not going to do that.
The old fish fry thing.
The fish fry. Let's see if there's anything new in the fish fry. No, they were about 10 to 15 yards away from the riverbank.
They all agreed with what Mrs. Carmichael said he looked like.
Yeah. No cast were taken of the footprints at Miss Klein's property.
Huh.
Yep. Seems like they got in contact with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources wildlife officer regarding the possibility of an unknown large aquatic species. Alligator guar, oversized catfish. I really don't think you get a 7-foot tall catfish or alligator guar.
Yeah. If you do, there's problems.
Yeah. I think this all goes back to Boston, Ohio in 1943. 48, what was it? 48.
It's a good year.
Yeah. So the Boston, Ohio incident continues to haunt Mingo Junction, even though we're 2 hours away to the south. But we have a prime location for catfish here in the Ohio Valley with the river and its channels.
Yeah.
So beware of the Catfish Man or the Mingo Mudcat, if you will.
Yeah.
I like that Mingo Mudcat, man.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Catfish Man on the loose still. We'll have more on Catfish Man probably next week. We might dig into some other supernatural things too. Maybe we'll get back into the Bel Air house. Maybe we can find some more talk about that, huh?
Maybe. Or something new.
Or something new. We never know. There's a lot of paranormal activity along the Ohio Valley.
Yep.
We got the river, and we got all the Indian burial grounds around here, so it makes that, what do they call that?
I don't know.
It makes it real high.
Yeah.
for activity.
Yeah.
Whatever they said.
There's a word.
There is a word. We said it on this podcast
I know.
before.
I can't think of it.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. Want to take a break for a second?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can take a break.
Yeah. Well,
you need me to do anything here?
We just got to transition.
Oh.
That's it.
No.
It's time for a hot tag segment, dude.
Yeah.
With Los Spaghetti and El Presidente.
Yep.
Yep. How you doing, El Presidente?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, man.
You can just call me Chad Gable.
Yeah. I'm on a bone to pick with Chad Gable, man. I started that gimmick. He stole my gimmick, man. I've been doing the luchador thing since last summer.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Stealing my gimmick.
That's what they do.
That's what they do, man. They see me doing Los Spaghetti and like El Grande Americano. What is that?
Right.
Anyway, let's talk a little bit about wrestling.
Oh, is that what we're going to do?
Maybe.
Oh, I thought we were just putting on masks.
You know, now that WWE owns AAA, we might have a spot.
Oh, man. We'd be one hell of a tag team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have all this energy, and I'm here.
You're there.
I can't drink beer in this thing.
You can start the match, and I'll tag in.
A hot tag.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, you got to get a mask like Penta now. So you drink beer.
Oh, yeah. I got the opening.
Yeah.
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 Oh, man. Let me see if I can. Nope.
Need a straw. Need a straw.
Yeah. Damn it.
Let's start with the SmackDown of last week, which is the bottom of the notes because, I did things backwards.
Oh. I might have to take this off.
Yeah. It's a little hard to do the podcast with it. I'm going to keep mine on. All right.
Oh, my God. I can't get it off.
Fraxium, Nathan Frazier, and Axiom defeated Los Garza, Angel Umberto, with Santo Escobar at ringside. This was Fraxium's main roster debut. They wore the SmackDown patches.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so they will have Topps cards coming out in the future for them with their Topps debut patch.
That's great.
Yeah. And then Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. I didn't understand this match at all.
Yeah.
Don't know why they had to have it.
And then stupid Nia Jax shows up.
Yeah, and then Naomi comes out first and attacks Jade Cargill. And then Nia Jax gets cheered.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
And destroys Tiffany Stratton.
Right.
Not good. So I'm guessing we'll get Nia versus Tiffany at Backlash. Charlotte Flair we probably won't see for about 6 months.
Yeah.
And then the match that pissed me off. Zelina Vega defeating Chelsea Green, becoming your new United States Women's Champion.
Why?
Chelsea's taking time off.
Oh. I did see she tweeted that.
Yeah, so I don't know. She deserves it, but man, that sucked.
Yeah.
Not a fan. No. Love Chelsea Green. Was pissed she wasn't on WrestleMania.
Yep.
Good luck to Chelsea on whatever her plans are next. And then Drew McIntyre in LA Knight ended in a no contest.
Yeah.
For the number one contenders for the United States Championship.
Yep.
As Damian Priest attacked them. And then Jacob Fatu came out and took out both LA Knight and Damian Priest.
Oh, Solo.
And Solo, too.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I figured it's going to lead to a fatal 4-way match at Backlash. That's my guess.
That'd be my guess, too.
Yeah. Then a 5-star match. I don't usually give ratings.
This match should have been on a pay-per-view.
This should have been at WrestleMania.
Or PLE, I should say.
This should have been a WrestleMania match.
It was a banger.
A TLC match.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, other than the first 2 TLCs, this is probably right there.
Yeah.
Like, this is number 3 all time on the
Yeah,
TLC.
Angelo Dawkins jumped
Yeah.
from the ladder, do the spear.
Yeah.
It was good.
Through a table.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Amazing. Because Edge did the spear off the ladder before. But, yeah, that was amazing.
It was a great match.
The Street Profits retain, defeating DYI and the Motor City Machine Guns, and a banger. Like I said, 5-star match.
If you haven't seen it,
go watch it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Low Spiggity, 5-star.
Yeah.
We'll give it 5 burritos.
Yeah.
Because I'm at Low Spiggity today.
El Presidente says so too.
Yeah. Yeah. But what a match. Oh, man. Just amazing. And then also happened, The Miz was in the ring.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then the greatest entrance.
Complaining about how
he wasn't on WrestleMania.
Ray Phoenix was here for 2 weeks. He's on Mania.
Yeah,
and
Joe Hendry.
All these guys, they just show up and boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aleister Black comes back with his
raises up
with his NXT music, his NXT entrance. Love his entrance. Loved it back then. Love it now. He comes in, hits Miz with the black mass.
Well, first he comes in and just sits in the middle of the
ring. Yeah. He sat in the ring. I'm just jumping ahead a little bit. I'm sorry.
I liked it.
Yeah. He did his little entrance where he flips over the rope and lands in an Indian style seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Miz kept running his mouth, and then bam, black mass.
Yep.
He's on the ground.
Back to sitting.
And he had the one eye.
Yeah.
Wearing the contact in it. Selling the injury from when he left WWE.
Yep.
Still, like, great job. Love it. 100% love that segment.
Yeah, good to see him back.
Yep. And then we'll move on to Raw. Yeah, you're good. On Raw, Rhea Ripley defeated Roxanne Perez by DQ when Perez and Giulia attacked Ripley. NEO came out and made the save. I'm guessing that this will be a tag match at Backlash. Side note on this one as well.
Okay.
Roxanne Perez and Giulia both had Raw debut patches.
Oh, yeah, they were on their boots.
So they are officially moved up to the main roster. And we'll have a Tops card coming out in the future as well. So that'll be cool too.
Yeah.
The War Raiders defeated Finn Balor and JD McDonough. New Day was on commentary.
Yeah, JD McDonough's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came back a week ago.
Well, I mean, in ring.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Toledo interfered, distracting referee. Penta came.
It was freaking Apple everywhere.
Yeah. Knocked McDonough off the top rope.
Yeah.
So that's that. I'm guessing that might set up a 6-man tag between the War Raiders and Judgment Day.
Could.
War Raiders and Penta.
Could be the startings of the imploding.
Then again, Penta and Chad Gable had some interaction backstage.
Yeah.
And Penta said that he was just as bad as his brother or whatever.
And he mentioned the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've heard him say that.
Yes.
Since being in the WWE.
Yes. Well, his debut, he had gloves that said Lucha Brothers. So,
oh, did I don't remember.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. This woman might be the best woman in WWE.
Yes.
Stephanie Valkyrie defeats Ivy Now with Chad Gable in a non-title match.
She didn't have a debut patch.
No, she's still the NXT champion, so she's definitely not moved up.
Right.
So she wouldn't have a debut patch, no. But she's on Raw 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks.
Your NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Valkyrie. What a wrestler.
Yes.
Like, she is amazing.
Yeah, she's good.
And she's pretty.
Yeah.
So it helps her out there, too. Then Sami Zayn.
See, I didn't see this match. I fell asleep.
And Braun Breaker ended in a no contest, which I thought referee stoppage when I seen it.
Okay.
So the way I thought it was Braun Breaker won by stoppage.
Yeah.
But beginning of Raw, Sammy's out there, Braun Breaker or Seth and Braun Breaker and Hammer in the ring talking, and Sammy comes out. And they get it verbally back and forth. Sammy tells him, "We can move you to SmackDown,
right?
Or we can go through your target.
Not only move you to SmackDown, make you the #1 contender.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's what Paul Heyman can do.
Yes. And Sammy obviously turned down, and this is why we have this match with Braun Breaker. And Braun Breaker, this backfired on WWE, I believe.
Okay.
The fans were chanting one more time after a spear.
Oh.
And not giving Sammy the baby face. It's Braun Breaker getting the baby face work still. They're going to have to do something to get the heat on Breaker because people just love Braun Breaker. It's
they're always the dogs barking.
Yeah. Jey Uso and Logan Paul had a confrontation. I'm guessing Jay and Logan Paul are going to go one-on-one at Backlash. Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyrie. Becky cut a heel promo. People actually booed her. So this heel turn's actually working.
Yeah.
So that maybe they won't have to put her in with
Heyman
and them to get her heat. And then Pat McAfee addressed Gunther, and he's going to have a match with him at Backlash. I really don't understand this.
I don't either.
Unless it's just a squash and McAfee's taking time off after it.
That's possible.
I just don't understand why Pat McAfee's having a match with Gunther. It's not the type of thing that Gunther would do normally. And McAfee shouldn't be in a ring with someone that skilled.
No.
But yeah.
I agree. It'd probably be a squash match. Or do something bonkers and McAfee will win.
Yeah. Who knows? Then I didn't see this. Liv Morgan was seen eavesdropping on a conversation between Finn Balor and Jay McDonough, suggesting a match between them and War Raiders. Nick Aldis informed Penta that he would face JD McDonough next week. I did see the segment with Dom and Liv and AJ and Nick Aldis. I don't know why Adam Pearce wasn't there. They didn't say. But Dom and AJ seem to be like they're going to be headed towards an intercontinental title feud, which is good for Dom.
It is good for Dom.
But we'll see where the Judgment Day goes. Who knows? But I'd say it's another solid week for the WWE.
Yeah.
Joe Hendry was not on NXT this week, I believe. Maybe he was. I didn't watch NXT. But Trick Williams was all over TNA. He attacked Joe Hendry after their pay-per-view Sunday.
Oh, wow.
And then he showed up again on Thursday. So Trick Williams and Frankie Kazarian are taking on Elijah, which is Elias, and Joe Hendry at the next TNA pay-per-view.
Walk
with Elijah. With Elijah. Yeah. Which I think is going to lead to Elijah turning on Joe Hendry at some point.
Probably.
That's my guess. Because they have the same gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is that. That is your hot tag edition of the Spiggity Show. With me, your host, Los Spiggity.
And El Presidente.
Well, now it's just JR.
Yeah. In a Cody Rhodes hat.
So thank you. We love you. I got to get this mask off. We're going to do it on camera.
You're going to unmask on camera?
Yeah.
Oh, God, they're going to know it's... Oh, God, it's you. I mean, I guess you are Low Spiggity, which kind of makes it...
Yeah, it's not like I made my name El Grande
Americano.
Mingo Junction.
El Grande Mingo Mudcat.
Yeah, the Mingo Mudcat, dude.
Yeah. I
can't get my glasses on. There we go.
Man, you're all screwed up.
Oh, yeah. I got my Ted Karras thing hat. I paid a lot of, like $40 for this hat, but the money went to special needs adults. It's a cool looking hat, too. So I like it.
Yeah, it's a cool hat.
Yeah, it's a good cause. They have way more hats now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have some cool ones. I just haven't bought another one yet. I might this year. We'll see what they come out with this year. A lot of them special hats go real fast.
I bet.
Like they had one that was like camo, like a camo print.
Oh, people eat that up.
Yeah, it was gone.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Look, Maybe I'll get a beanie.
Oh.
Or a toot, whatever they want to call it.
A toot?
Yeah, that's what they call them in Canada. Toot.
A toboggan?
Yeah, toot.
A toot.
A toot.
Didn't know that. Beanie?
Yeah. Beanie.
Toboggan?
Is a toot.
Toot.
Toot. And then a bunny hug. You know what a bunny hug is in Canada?
No.
It's a hoodie.
A bunny hug.
Yeah, bunny hug.
The hell's wrong with Canadian
I don't
people?
know. I heard it on an interview with Chelsea Green.
Look at you. You got your toot and your bunny hug on.
Yeah.
Ready for the code? Eh?
Eh?
That's what you're all about?
You wearing your toot and your bunny hug while you eat your poutine? Eh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Poutine.
Poutine.
It's like gravy and
gravy, fries, and cheese curd.
Yeah.
It has to be cheese curds, though. It's not like just cheese thrown in there. You know, like America, we melt cheese over our gravy fries.
Yeah.
Or over our fries and put gravy on it.
I had French fries today.
Oh, yeah?
First time in months. On my salad from the Ville.
Where are they moving? Did you ask?
They said they ain't moving.
What are they going to do when the mall closes?
They said they've been through, this will be the third foreclosure in 10 years, and the waitress, she's been there for 24 years. She was talking to us, and she said, I don't think they'll move. I think they'll close before they move. But
I'd be sad if they close.
Yeah. I mean,
I was thinking about that. There's like nowhere for them to move.
There isn't. Yeah.
I was trying to think, is there a place downtown? No.
Nope.
Lancelot's would have been a good spot, but now it's a dispensary.
Yep.
There's like nowhere for them.
Nope.
They'd have to build a building or.
Yeah.
Oh, I did think of one.
Oh.
Zelensky's.
Oh, yeah, that's for sale.
But, I mean, would they change the name back to the Hi-Hat? Because
I mean,
it'd still be the Ville. You're in Wintersville. No one calls Wintersville the Ville, though. Everyone calls Steubenville the Ville.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. It was good, though. The food was good.
Yeah.
The beer was cold.
Yeah. It always is.
Yeah.
Get a High Life?
No, I did. I got a Miller Lite draft.
Their High Life is so good.
Yeah. Rick wasn't there.
Oh.
But, yeah, food was good. Thanks, Bill, for buying dinner.
Yeah. Thank you, Bill.
Yeah. After Lily's prom pictures.
Oh, they get pictures of Lily, too?
Yeah. Well, sort of, but not really, but yeah.
Oh, Mom and Dad getting pictures?
Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kid touches there and breaking his fingers. I'll get fired though.
You have someone else break his fingers.
Yeah. Low spiggity.
Yeah. Nick has nephews. Remember that.
Yeah. Nick Tuttle. He brought me some ricotta pie.
Yeah?
Oh, it was so good.
Was it?
Oh, man.
I've still never had it.
Oh, it's great.
I have to imagine it's kind of like a cheesecake.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. Not
it's
totally like cheesecake.
There's lemon in it, too. And
yeah.
It's phenomenal. And he made it. Yeah.
So now he knows how to do it.
Knows how to do it. They're actually going to make it again here. What did he tell me? June? And I was like, that's sacrilegious because you only make it at Easter. And he was like, I know.
Is Dad's allowing it?
I guess. Yeah. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But I devoured my slice that he gave me. He lost power as well. And he ended up eating the rest of his ricotta pie because he did not want it to go bad.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want it to go bad.
Yeah. But it was good.
I've not had it. I've never even heard of it until last year.
It's an Italian thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you think you would have heard of it at like an Italian restaurant or something.
Maybe.
On the menu, you know.
Maybe.
I think they just made it up.
I don't
know. It's like a family recipe.
I'm glad somebody made it up because it's delicious.
Yeah, it's probably like most regions. It probably might be called different things in different parts of Italy. You know.
Yeah, maybe. It's delicious.
Yeah. Why are they showing old Pirate losses in the playoffs?
I have no idea.
Oh, we don't want to see that.
Oh, Sid Bream. Ugh. I seen a shirt that said Sid Bream ruined my childhood.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I need to buy that.
Yeah. And it don't make any sense because the Pirates never played the Padres in the playoffs.
I don't know. Well, I mean, this is Apple TV. I'm not sure. 45 season pennant drought. Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, just shit on them.
But they've been in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're just shitting on the Pirates. That's what they're doing.
It is Bob Nutting's fault. He hasn't owned the team 45 years.
Yeah. Just shitting on the Pirates.
And he's probably owned it 20. Well, McClatchy was the owner when they moved in to PNC Park.
Right.
He might have owned it about 15. They were in their City Connects tonight. I wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Noah likes that jersey.
I do too. The Red Sox or White Sox one.
Oh yeah, that thing's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's sweet. It's a tip to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah. And then the collar on the inside, it has 09, which is the first 1909 when the White Sox won the World Series.
Yeah.
And then 1907, which just is 09, 17. Then it has the 6 seasons the Bulls won.
Oh.
In red. And then it has 17, 16 when they won. The White Sox.
Oh, I don't remember.
It was like that, somewhere in there.
Now they're just terrible.
Yeah. Well, they won that World Series back there in the 2010s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that has that in the color. Like the White Sox ones are in white and then the red.
That's
for
pretty
the Bulls.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got to think the guy that owns the White Sox owns the Bulls.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well,
he's rich.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why they both stink. I know. Well, I could be wrong. Maybe that guy doesn't own the teams anymore, but he did own both teams at one time. I don't know. Hainsey probably could answer that because he's a Bulls fan.
Right.
Maybe he'll comment.
Maybe.
Yeah. Let us know.
He'll probably just text us.
Yeah, probably. I did comment on one of his videos.
Tatis just took one off the elbow. His arm.
Yeah, look, you got it.
Oh, man, it's already welded.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Keller don't even throw that hard.
Well, I mean,
he throws 90s, but
that would,
Yeah, I mean, compared to most guys, he's not a flamethrower.
Yeah.
You don't have to come out of the game.
Look at that. I ain't coming out of this game. I can run bases with this bump. Yeah. Man, it's already the size of a golf ball.
Yeah, it's growing. Look.
Ooh. That's gross.
He definitely didn't mean to hit him, though.
No.
I'm sure they're going to throw a ball at O'Neill Cruz now, though.
Man, that's really swelling up. I wonder if it broke.
Oh, come on. Ooh. He shouldn't have got a base. He didn't even try to get out of the way.
Oh.
He didn't even try to get out of the way.
Yeah. Oh.
He was over top the plate.
I wonder if that broke that bone. I don't know what that bone's called. Whatever this bone's called.
I don't know. I'm not a bone specialist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even try to move. That shouldn't. I've seen him do it with Russell Martin. He got hit one time in St. Louis, and they didn't give him the base.
Yeah.
Because he didn't move.
Right.
He turned into that pitch.
Right.
He didn't even move. He started to swing.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Now it's the size of a baseball.
Don't stand over the plate. That's one thing I'll give these Pirates. They will throw it, guys. You know what I mean? Not like on purpose like that, but they'll
get up off the base.
Get off the plate. They'll push you off the plate, The old Pirates, they wouldn't even under a hurdle there. They wouldn't even throw at guys when they threw at Kutch.
Yeah.
Now they throw a Kutch and you got guys running out there wanting to fight.
Right.
Tommy fans are out there ready to throw down.
Yeah, somewhere Sean Rodriguez is punching a Gatorade cooler.
Yeah.
Oh. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Come on, Mitch Keller. Oh, jeez.
Don't crowd the plate when Mitch Keller is pitching.
Yeah. He'll either hit you in the forearm or your face.
Yeah. Or get off the plate.
Yeah.
Hey, that's one way to give yourself a little bit, get their best player off the field.
Yeah. And break his arm.
If he broke his arm on that, I mean,
it's his own fault.
He's got soft bones.
Yeah.
Build up your forearm muscle, Tatis.
Can't believe how much it swole.
Yeah.
Swelled.
Swelled.
I'm going to get swole.
Swole.
I just bought a home gym.
Oh, yeah?
A total gym, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Bowflex.
Well, not Bowflex.
Oh, same thing though, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Amazon guy's going to hate me.
Maybe.
It comes in 4 boxes.
They might love you.
I don't know. Got a dumpster coming Monday. I'm going to clean out a bunch of stuff. There might be way more room in here next time you're here.
Oh, wow. Next week?
Maybe.
Mm.
There might be a total gym built. Not in here. It'll be out in the rec room.
The rec room area.
Yeah.
The room of rec.
Mm-hmm. Got the foam that you put down that links together, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to be like Arnold. Jamie's going to be on a Zoom call across from me on her desk.
Yeah.
I'm going to be back there pumping iron.
Yeah. Getting ripped.
And she'll be like, what the?
Yeah.
You know?
You're like, ugh,
yeah.
Ugh.
I got to get in shape, man.
I walk 4 miles a day.
I walk 10 at work.
I don't count the work walk.
Walgreens is huge.
I don't count my work walks, but I walk a lot of work too.
Yeah.
I usually get over 20,000 steps.
Sure.
But that's not strenuous walking.
No.
And it's not at a tempo.
Sustained.
It's not at a tempo.
Right. It's not a workout.
Yeah. I mean, I can get a 9-minute mile walking.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah. I got long legs though.
Like speed walking? Like
was that day because it was getting ready to rain. So I was moving on my way back. I wasn't running, but I was like, I better hurry up.
Well, at least it's shorter on the way back.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's fine now. I think what happened, my phone loses service at some point on that walk.
It's the jet stream.
Yeah.
Like when you fly.
If I wait a little bit, it jumps up mileage though. Like it knows I went further. I just ended it too soon. I didn't let it jump. It's 4.5 miles.
Round trip.
Round trip.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like a 5-mile walk.
Yeah. Yeah, I can make it longer, but I mean, there's nothing really to see after you get to the dam.
Yeah.
Not till you get to the bridge, and I bet that's about an 8-mile walk one way.
There ain't no way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if I parked at the dam, I could walk to the bridge.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to walk to the bridge from Renee's house.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah. Ride the bike. I might do that. If I start riding the bike this summer, I might ride it. I could ride it to the bridge. I could do that. It depends on my knees.
Yeah.
My knees bother me, or I'd probably jog a little bit, but
do you have a good knee and a bad knee?
It depends on the day.
Oh. my right knee's always been my bad knee, but like lately my left knee.
My left knee has been
bothering me.
My left knee bothers me most of the time. My right knee doesn't. My right ankle bothers me.
My right ankle bothers me too.
Both my ankles are shot though.
Yeah. Oh, we're always rolling our ankles.
Yeah. Spencers have weak ankles.
Yeah.
Hopefully Noah didn't get that from us.
Yeah. I never noticed him rolling his ankles.
Yeah. I think we walk on the outside of our feet.
That's probably what it
more. Is. I think that's why they snap.
Yeah.
And I think I tore something in my right ankle playing flag football at the arena on the AstroTurf. If I wouldn't have had high tops on,
monster.
If I wouldn't have had high tops on, I think I'd have broke my ankle. But I think I tore something in it, and then I never went and got it checked. It bothered me for like 6 months.
Yeah,
and then it stopped hurting.
Well, there you go.
But now I can roll my right ankle, and it'll be like a little sore for about an hour, and then it doesn't bother me.
Right.
So, if anything, it fixed something.
Yeah.
Like it made it more natural to hurt. Like, there's nothing there to hurt.
Nice.
I'm like Heinz Ward. I don't have ACLs in my ankle. If there's an ACL in your ankle, I don't know what the ligaments in your ankle are.
Achilles.
Well, that's the back.
Yeah.
There's other ones.
Other than that, I have no idea.
Yeah, mine would be the one on the side, outside. I don't think it's there anymore.
Huh.
Oh, Keller's falling apart.
Well,
there's 2 outs though. He's all right. Well, I don't have anything else this week. Do you?
No.
I appreciate all the watches and would like some more likes. I get some likes, not a lot. No comments yet. No one likes to comment. Please subscribe. Click that bell. Go over and subscribe to the 33 Lounge.
Yeah.
Right there. They are right there. And go subscribe to Hainsey's Cave Talk.
Yeah.
They've been doing 3-man things. So he hasn't been posting on Spotify.
Threesomes.
When he does these 3-mans.
Yeah.
Because
they probably don't pick up on the mics.
Yeah. It picks up for the video, but he's afraid that the audio won't come through.
Yeah.
On Spotify.
Yeah, those mics are a little rough.
Yeah. So, well, he's got a different system than he had.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That one wasn't working.
Yeah, he got a new one. But he only has 2 mics. So,
right.
Yeah. So he's just on YouTube when it's more than 2 people.
Threesome.
When he has a threesome.
Yes.
It's on
Shasta
YouTube.
knows.
Yeah. Yeah, she knows. She records it.
She's into it.
She's into it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Gamecocks.
That's it for this week. We'll be back next week with a hot tag edition and a normal episode.
Maybe in a roomier room.
Maybe in a roomier room. Maybe the logo behind us will be more readable.
Yeah.
Because it won't be right up on us.
It might be facing a different way. I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Me neither. I got a lot of work to do, though. I know that.
I do know. Well, before we go, I need to get myself a room built so I can do little videos throughout the week.
Yeah.
I was going to use my camera on my laptop, but it's not as good. And I got to figure something out anyway for that.
Just use your phone.
I know, but I can't. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I haven't figured it out yet.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I might post little shorts because it seems like people like shorts.
Yeah.
And I don't
in the
like
summer.
I do want to get something to be able to, wear my phone or something so we can vlog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to get real.
It's going to get real. We're going to go Catfish Man hunting. We're going to look for that Mingo Mudcat.
We're going to look for Red Man.
We're
going to...
Jason Voorhees. We're going to look for them all.
We're going to look for everyone.
Michael Myers. He might be out there. We're going to Haddonfield.
Freddy Krueger.
We're going to Elm Street.
That's not far?
No. We're going there. There's a nightmare area for sure.
Yeah.
Springfield, Ohio. That's where Elm Street. Nightmare Elm Street is.
We're going.
And Crystal Lake is in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah. So Jason had a Jersey accent.
He did.
Yeah. Anyway, that is it for this week. Check out for some shorts and whatnot. They'll come this week. Until next week. Thanks, guys.